Ladies and gents, welcome back to a brand new video. My name is Stanno and today I will be showing you what I personally believe is the best sniper overkill class setup within Warzone. Recent videos have been doing really well with similar videos, guys, so I thought why not bring you a video that a lot of people are probably asking me for on stream, and a lot of people I think in the community are probably also stuck on what they think the best sniper is as well. So I'm going to hopefully try and explain all that in this video, whilst also showing you a few clips that I've got with this class. But before we get into today's video, guys, my last few videos have been doing really well and I can't thank you guys enough for the support. But what that's meant, guys, is that there's actually now 91.6% of you guys out there that aren't subscribed to my channel, which is literally the difference, guys, between me being where I am now and being on 500 subs. So if you are out there and you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, then please consider hitting that sub button today, because I am going to be producing a lot more content like this. I'm also going to be producing more informational content, so talking about updates, patch notes, that sort of stuff. So please, guys, if you are out there, make sure to hit that sub button, and if you do enjoy today's video, then maybe consider hitting that like button as well. Once you've hit those likes and sub buttons, guys, then maybe go to the bottom of the description and check out some of my other social media platforms as well. Down there you'll find a link to my twitch.tv channel, which I stream to every single night from 7:30 till midnight, and occasionally, or most of the time actually at the moment, later than that. So we have a lot of fun over there and I think you guys will enjoy it. So make sure to head over 7:30 PM GMT every single night of the week. Right then, guys, so a lot of people are, stuck between what do we use? Do we use the AX-50 or the HDR? Me personally, I like the AX-50, and that's why I've gone with this gun in the class setup today. So as you can see, monolithic suppressor, 32-inch factory barrel, tac laser, Singard arms, assassin stock, and the 9-round mag. So at any point in this video, guys, please feel free to pause the video and copy this class setup and let me know in the comments below if you've used it. If you have used it, what did you think? If it was bad, what are you currently using now? Get involved in that comment section, guys, because I literally respond to every single comment. So quickly, I'll go through this and why I'm using them all. The monolithic suppressor, as I mentioned in previous videos, is pretty much the go-to, guys, on any gun right now. It increases damage range, it takes you off the map when you're shooting, and it's just the go-to right now for those two reasons alone. The barrel, I mean, look at the pros, guys. Damage range, bullet velocity, recoil control. I mean, recoil with a sniper is kind of a weird one because you don't really notice it, especially with a bolt action sniper like this. However, bullet velocity, damage range, definitely things that you need. Bullet velocity means that you don't have to sort of aim up as high. Your bullets don't drop off over such a long range. So definitely worth putting that on. Then we have the tac laser. So this literally is all about aiming. And as you can see, aim down sight speed, aim stability, and aim walking steadiness are all improved. We then move to the stock. Again, aim down sight speed, and then the 9-round mags. The reason for looking so much at the aiming down sight speed, guys, is because there's a lot of times when you'll have your sniper out, you'll be hard scoping, you'll be looking for someone. Next thing you know, someone pops up at a tree a little bit closer, and you've got to come out your aim, get back into it, and then try and take that shot. So definitely, guys, look at trying out this class setup and keeping that in mind, that you want to be aiming down your sights maybe a little bit quicker now with snipers than maybe what you have done before. And then again, guys, pretty standard with most guns, again, just selecting the biggest mag that you possibly can. It just reduces that time that you spent being idle, where you're just reloading your weapon when potentially you or your team are being shot at. So it takes you out of the action. So if you give yourself a few more rounds in your mag, then you're going to be a lot more useful to your team. Then we move on to our secondary weapon. Now, continuing my quest, guys, to bring you more guns that you can use in this game that are viable, that aren't just the standard guns that the pros are using. So that would be the M4A1, the Grau, the MP5, and the MP7. So I have now thrown into the mix, the Kilo. I think I've thrown into the mix, I showed you guys the Grau setup that I thought was the best, and then I believe, oh, and then I also showed you the magnums as well. So I've shown you a few guns. Today we're going to be talking about the mini Uzi and why I believe that this is also up there and is also very viable. So muzzle, again, monolithic suppressor. As I said, guys, sound suppression, damage range, you need that on all your guns. I cannot stress that enough. That is going to help massively for you to be surviving longer in games, getting more kills in games. Then we move on to the barrel, and this is the FSS Carbine Pro. Now, quick little thing about this, guys, is you don't unlock this naturally through the progression of the weapon. You actually have to complete 2 attachment challenges to unlock this, but it's well worth doing, guys, and it really doesn't take that long. All you have to do, guys, is if you head into the CDR playlist, you put on the 50 round mags, then you have to get, I think it's 3 hip fire kills in 5 games. Once you've done that, you'll then unlock the 32 round mag. Once you've got the 32 round mag, you need to head into public matches or whatever like that, or whatever. You can still do this in CDR if you want. In fact, no, you can't. You can't do this one in CDR because these rounds are actually banned within CDR because it increases the damage on them. So you need to head into public matches. You need to put on any barrel attachment. You need to put on the 32 round mag, and then you put on the standard issue wood stock. Now that is all you put on, guys. You put on 3 attachments, and all you have to do is get 2 long shots in 5 games, and then you'll unlock the FSS Carbine Pro. Now, so that is your 2 guns, guys. We move on to perks, lethal and tactical. These are pretty much everyone's go-to right now. Cold-blooded keeps you off thermal soaps. Overkill allows you to run the 2 primary weapons, and then tracker allows you to see enemies' footsteps, from where they've been running recently. Then you've got the lethal, which is the C4. That allows you to protect yourself from cars running you over, quad bikes running you over. And it also allows you to clear out buildings. So if you think there's people in a room, rather than having to run up the stairs and find out there's 4 of them in there, you can chuck in the C4 through a window, explode it, then you'll know if there's people in there or if it's safe to push. And then finally, we have the heartbeat sensor. Pretty much again a go-to right now. A lot of people are using the heartbeat sensor instead of the other tacticals that you can be using, purely because it's essentially a handheld UAV and it's massive for intel and information, late game, mid game, and even at the start of some games if you are lucky enough to get a loadout drop. So with that being said, guys, that is the class setup. I hope that you enjoy the video. I hope that you enjoy the clips that I've got with this, and we will see you in the next video.
Good job I didn't kill anyone.
Good job I didn't kill anyone, bro. I wasn't really paying attention. I was looking.
There we go. Someone take an RPG or something, just so. Oh no, I want to get you. Just head. Someone watch the bush.
Down one.
Yeah, I'm medding.
Finish one. There's still kids round that wall.
He's up with 1 shot upstairs. Stunning it.
I cracked him again.
Stun this.
Cracked another one. Yeah, that's what I've been started. Beyond, another team. I'm trying to run away.
On the other side. One's close to me. You see him? You see him on the ping?
I don't, bro. He's gone.
He's behind the blue building. He's behind this blue building. He's literally behind that. There he is.
Yeah.
Peeking the wall.
I'm pushing.
He's literally
Got one down. There's one more. On me.
He's calling up. I got the last one dead. Team wipe. Can you aim at people? Got that shining at you as well as a flashlight, bro.
Oh, here, in front of me. One there.
Target right here.
Gone to the right. There's another one deep here. Cracked it. Oh my god, see that. Oh, he's might have run off to you, Ash.
One of the gulags, isn't it?
He's on your left, Ash, probably.
He's weak.
Peek that again, I dare you.
Oh my god, boys. There's one down here.
Down.
Yeah, one of them's got creep. I'm pushing.
Hostiles in the area.
Oh yeah?
I'm pushing left though, so I'll get an angle. One's behind here somewhere, boys.
Heading this way.
Where's the one that you got down there? Oh, behind me.
Hostiles in
Jeez,
the
he's
area.
in here.
Moving.
Do you have image?
Gone out the back. I'm padding.
There's